Hello and welcome back again to the Board Exam Smart series. I, Dr. Parag, I am here today with the chapter areas related to circles. Okay, just before starting with the questions, let us see the weightage of the chapter in the board exams. So if you see, this particular chapter comes under the mensuration part. Mensuration all over, total marks will be 10 marks in your board exams. So out of that, first chapter is surface area and volume, and the second chapter will be area related to circle. So if you learn or if you go through today's lecture video, I am sure you will be getting this particular 4 marks for sure. Okay, so let us start with our first question. Before starting with the question, let me summarize two things. The first one is the formula of the arc length. Suppose this is our circle. So what is this called? This is called the circumference. So if I need to measure the length of the circumference, what we do? We generally multiply 2 with pi and then r. So this is the length of the whole of the circumference, right? What if they ask you to just find out the length of a part of it, only this part, only the part of this circle? So obviously they will be giving you a angle subtended by this particular arc at the center. Let us consider it to be theta. So in case if they ask you to find out the length of this particular arc, what you will do? You will just find the ratio of the angle theta by 360 and then multiply with 2 pi r. So here is the formula for a arc length. This is called arc length. Similarly, to find out the area of a part of a circle, we know that area of the circle is pi r square. So if I need to find out a part of it where the arc is subtending an angle theta, here angle theta here, what will be the formula? It will be theta by 360 again, same theta by 360 into this time, since we are concerned with the area part, we will just multiply with area pi r square. So here is the formula for area of a sector. We call this one to be a sector. So if you are clear with these two particular formula, we can start with the questions. So here is the first question from CBSE 2014. The question says a chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeters subtends a right angle at its center. To understand the question, let us have a diagram of it. So here is a circle, a chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeter. They have said the radius is 10 centimeter. Fine. And it subtends a right angle at the center. So there is a chord, here is a chord which subtends an angle of 90 degree at the center. So what is the length of the chord? They are asking you what is the length of the chord. Fine. So here you just have to understand the basic fundamentals of a right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, we know if two sides are given, this is 10 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter, can we find the length of the hypotenuse? Yes, by Pythagoras theorem, correct? Here also if you see, this is a right angle triangle. Why this is 10 centimeter? Because this is also a radius. Now if both are radius, they have to be 10 centimeter. If both are 10 centimeter, how to find out the length of the hypotenuse? Obviously, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem says what? B square plus, that is base square plus altitude square has to be equal to hypotenuse square. In this case, what is B? 10 centimeter. So it's square of it. Plus, what is A square? That is 10 centimeter again. What is H square? We need to find out. And in this case, H is nothing but the side or the length of the chord. Fine, let us solve it. 10 square plus 10 square. So basically 100 plus 100 centimeter square equal to h square. So h square will be nothing but 200 centimeter square. If I need to find out h, square root both the side. So what I get? 200 centimeter square, you have to square root it. So eventually you are ending up with 10 root 2 centimeter. So if they ask you what is the length of the chord, the length of the chord is 10 root 2. So this is one more thing that we need in this particular chapter, that is Pythagoras theorem. Fine. Let us go to the next question. Question number 2 is from CBSE 2017. The question says, find the area of a quadrant. First you have to understand what is quadrant of a circle where the circumference of the circle is 44 centimeter. Anyhow, you have to draw a diagram for all the questions. It will be beneficial for you as well. So here is the circle. So they are saying the circumference of the circle, basically this length, the whole length, circumference is 44 centimeter they have said. Okay. Then they are asking you the quadrant. Let me tell you, if they ask you quadrant, just divide the whole circle into 4 parts. So each one of it is called quadrant of a circle. So there are 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have divided the whole circle into 4 equal parts, and each of the part is called one quadrant. Now, if they are equally divided, it has to be a 90 degree. Okay, fine. Now just check what they are asking, area of a quadrant. Basically, they are asking you area of this part. It's area of sector. What we have just learned now? Area of sector is what? Area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square. Now what is theta here? Theta here is 90 degree. What is the angle subtended at the center? It's 90 degree. So 90 by 360 into, what is pi value? If they have not given anything, just consider 22 by 7 into r square. What is r square now? Do you know what is r? No, we don't. Since we don't know, for that reason they have given one given condition. What is the given condition? Given condition is circumference. We should know what is circumference, how to measure circumference. Circumference is nothing but 2 pi r. Yes? So if it is 2 pi r, then 2 pi r has to be equal to 44 centimeter then. If it is 44 centimeter, can we just equate this one and find the value of r? Yes, definitely we can. Shift it that side. R will be equal to 44 into 7 by 2 into 22. Here 22 is 44, cancel, so R will be equal to 7. So from the given condition, we have found what is the radius. Use that radius into this particular formula here. What is r square? R square will be 7 square. 7 square is nothing but 7 into 7. 1 7 1 7 cancel, 1 0 1 0 cancel, here comes 4. So basically we have 22 into 7 by 4 remaining. That's 2 2, you can cancel out, 11. So 77 by 2. Just don't forget the unit of area. What is unit of area? Since we have been considering centimeter, it has to be centimeter square. So here is the answer, 77 by 2 centimeter square. Fine. Let us go to the third question now. So here is the third question from CBSE 2016. Fortunately, you have got the diagram as well. In many questions, you might see that the diagram is not there. You have to do it by your own. Fine. So here the question is, in the given figure, OABC. You have seen OABC. So there is a sector, right? So it is a quadrant of a circle with center O. Radius is 3.5 centimeter. This radius is 3.5 centimeter. So this is also radius, this has to be also 3.5 centimeter. Fine. If OD equal to 2 centimeter, have you checked what is OD? This one is OD. This one is 2 centimeter. Fine. What is the area of the shaded portion? Okay, area of the shaded portion they have found. Now, it's difficult to find out, right? Only this area they have asked. This is not even a triangle. That's not even a quadrant as well. So what you can do, you can just find out the area of the whole of this quadrant. Let us find out the area of the whole of the quadrant. After that, we can just subtract this part. We can just subtract this part. If I subtract this part, I am getting the remaining part which is asked in the question. Okay, let's solve. So directly we can write area of shaded portion. Area of shaded portion is area of the whole sector. What is area of the whole sector? Theta by 360 into pi r square. This is the area of the whole sector. Subtract area of what? Area of the triangle. Area of triangle will be what? Half into base into height. Now the fact is, we know everything. We know what is the height of the triangle, we know what is the base. So easily you can find out this particular question. Just put the values. Theta is what? 90 degree. 90 by 360 into pi is 22 by 7. R is how much? 3.5 into 3.5 minus. So this is the sector wala part minus triangle part. Half into base is 3.5 and height is 2. Now before you multiply, just simplify first. 0, 0 gone, 9, 36, 4, 2, here also 2, 11, 3.5, 7, 0.5, yes, here also 2 and 2 gone. So what is remaining? Remaining here is, if I see in the numerator, 11 into 0.5 into 3.5 by, in the denominator if you see, we have only 2 left, minus, what is there left? 3.5. So if I am not wrong, this portion 11 into 0.5 into 3.5 by 2 will give you 9.625 minus 3.5. So if you subtract this one, 9.625 minus 3.5, you are getting 6.125 centimeters square. So here is the answer for the area of the shaded portion. Is it clear? I hope it is. Now in the last class also I said the way of going through the video is just see the question, try to solve by your own. After that just go through the video. Yes? In the figure, in this figure, O is the center. So here is the center O. Such that a diameter is 13 centimeters. So this whole thing is 13 centimeter. Yes, I hope it is visible. So it is 13 centimeter, the whole diameter is 13 centimeter, fine. Now BC is joined, C is a point in the circumference, BC is joined. Find the area of the shaded region. Again you have to find the area of the shaded region. You just have to apply some of the common sense that how can I find the area of this complex, complex shapes or something. Now, if you see, I can easily find the area of the whole of this semicircle. Semicircle area is pi r square by 2, correct? Now, if I find out this area, after that we subtract the area of this triangle. Am I getting the area of this red color or the remaining red portion, that is the shaded portion? Yes. So, to find out area of the shaded portion, we just have to find out the area of the semicircle, which is pi r square by 2. From there, I have to subtract the triangle, this triangle area. Now, what is triangle area? Half into base into height. What is the base? Here is the base. What is the height? This is the height. Yes, but what we know, only AC I know, In this triangle, if I draw it separately, I know this part. This is 13 centimeter. Sorry, this is 12 centimeter. So, this is 12 centimeter. The AB, the diameter length is 13 centimeter. Now, in the first question itself, we have understood how to use the Pythagoras theorem in a right angle triangle. Now, before that, how can you say that it is a right angle triangle? Did they say? No, they have not said. So, what you will do, you have to just go through one of the video that you will get in the description, the link you will get. There will be some chapters from circles as well. Just go through the video, you will get to know one thing, that any angle subtended by a diameter on the circumference is 90 degree. So, basically, if this is the diameter, this diameter is making an angle or subtending an angle where on the circumference. So, this angle has to be 90 degree. So, it's a 90 degree angle. So, basically, it's a 90 degree angle. If it is a 90 degree angle, we can use Pythagoras theorem. Fine. So, here hypotenuse is given. We have to find out the base part. What is hypotenuse? 13. 13 square equal to, what is base? I don't know. What is perpendicular? 12 square. Fine. So, what is b square? Bring 12 square the other side. Yes. Now, many students will go through, like they will find out the value of 13 square, they will find out the value of 12 square, they will subtract. But if we are smart enough, we will just use a square minus b square formula. What does it say? A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Fine. So, b square will be equal to 13 minus 12, a square minus b square, a minus b into a plus b. Clear? 13 minus 12, 1. 1 into anything is that number. So, b square will be equal to 25. So, what will be b? B will be square root of 25, that is 5 centimeter. So, you got this value of b. Fine. Now, easily I can find out the area of the triangle. Now, just go through this one. Area of this particular shaded portion I have to find. Put the value. What is pi? Pi, they have asked you to consider 3.14 into 3.14, that is pi into, what is r square? If 13 is the diameter, r will be half of it. So, basically 13 by 2 into 13 by 2. Yes. So, that is pi r square by 2 minus half into what is base? Base just now we got 5, and what is height? Height already we know that is 12. You just have to solve this one. No way we can simplify it. I think only this part we can do. 1.57. Yes. So okay. So 1.57 into 13 into 13. Niche we are left out with 4. This side we can just divide. It's 6. 6 into 5, 30. If you go on doing this multiplication, we get the answer. So what is 13 into 13? Let us have a rough work here. 169 and then 157. We just have to multiply this two. 26533. Okay, so this 26533 I have to divide by 4. We have to divide by 4. So ultimately we are getting 26533 by 4. We will get 66.33 minus 30. So the answer goes to 36.33 centimeters square. So here's the answer. So this particular area is area of this shaded portion, this shaded portion. Yes, is it clear? If it is clear, let's go to the next question. Okay, so here is a question from recent exam 2024. So an arc of a circle of radius 21 centimeter. As I told you, whenever diagram is not given, it is your responsibility to draw it. Fine. An arc of a circle of radius 21 centimeter. Moment you listen about a circle, draw a circle. So this is a circle. What is the radius? Radius is 21 centimeter. It subtends an angle of 60 at the center. So an arc, so this is the arc. So this arc is subtending an angle of 60 degree at the center. Find out. So there are two questions. Find out the length of the arc. So they are asking you to find out the length of this arc. This one they are asking. And also they are finding, they have asked you to find the area of the minor segment. What is segment? Segment is, suppose this is a circle and this is the chord. Now a chord divides a circle into two parts. Okay, what is this part? This is called minor segment. What is this called? This is called major segment. So they are asking you, if there is a chord over here, then what is the area of the minor segment made by the chord? So this area you have to find. So this particular question came for 5 marks. So very easy. So how to find? Length of arc formula. Length of an arc. How much? Theta by 360 into 2 pi arc. Isn't it? Put the values. If you know it, r I have, theta I have, just put it. 60 by 360 into 2, what is pi? Pi is 22 by 7. What is r? 21. Cancel it, 3. 6. So 2. 3 and 3 gone. So what is left in the numerator? 22 centimeter. That's all. So 22 centimeter is the length of the arc. So one part is done. So A part is done. Now to find the B part, just you should understand, if both the sides are 21 centimeters, one of the angle is 60 degree. Now tell me one thing, if in a triangle two sides are equal, are not the opposite angles equal? If the opposite angles are also equal, is not it a equilateral triangle? Yes, it's a equilateral triangle. How to find the area of equilateral triangle? Again, Heron's formula. So number B, I have to find the area of minor segment. Now area of minor segment will be equal to area of sector minus area of triangle, this triangle that you have. Just put the values. What is area of sector? Theta by 360 into pi r square. What is r square? 21 into 21. So this is area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Triangle area is root 3 by 4 a square. What is a square? Or what is the side? The side is 21 square. See, the thing is, not a big task to solve this particular question. How, simplified way we can solve it, we have to think of it, because the calculation might be bigger. So let us simplify it and make the calculations as simpler as possible. So always try to divide and simplify the numbers. 7, okay, so that's 3. Yeah, so what is left with us? 2, here it becomes 11, here it's 3, gone. So what is left in the numerator? Nothing. Sorry, in the denominator there is nothing. What is the numerator? We have 11 and we have 21. So this is one part. Here is the next part. 21 square. What is 21 square? 441. Root 3 by 4. So if I multiply this one, what do we get? 21, 21. So 231. So 231 minus 441 root 3 by 4 centimeter square. That's the answer for this particular area. So we have done two. So only this much carry 5 marks. So it's very easy to score in this particular chapter. Don't miss out. Okay, back to the next question. Okay, coming to the next question. It is from CBSE 2015. So there's our 6th question. They have asked you to find the area of the minor segment. Previous question was also minor segment of a circle of radius 42 centimeter. Again, no diagram. Draw the diagram. So here is our circle, and they have a radius of 42 centimeter. Fine. We have a radius of 42 centimeter. Great. So length of the corresponding arc. So I have to make a arc. Fine. So this arc they are talking about. So this arc length, only this portion, I will draw with a different color. So only this part they have said how much? This one is 44 centimeter. Yes. So first of all, from this particular given part, can I find out something? Let's see what I can find. Yes. So radius is 42 centimeter. Circumference nahi, we can say length of the arc. Length of the arc is 44 centimeter. Now from this given information, can I find out what is the angle? What is the angle subtended by the arc? How? We have that formula. What is the length of an arc? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r equal to 44. Yes. So theta in it, bring everything in the other side. Before that, just put the value theta by 360 into 2 into 22 by 7 r. What is r? 42 is equal to 44. Fine. So theta will be equal to, bring everything this side, 44, the denominator will go up, become the numerator, and the numerators will go down and form the denominator. Fine. Just simplify it. 2 into 22 is 44, directly we can cancel. Then 7 and 42, 6, 360 by 6 is 60 degrees. So we got the value of the angle. So this angle is 60 degree. Okay. Now if I got the angle 60 degree, what they are asking? Minor segment of a circle. So where is the minor segment? Just make the minor segment first of all. Here if I draw a line, this portion is the minor segment. Again, just like the previous question, 42, this is also 42, this is also 42, angle is 60 degree, has to be an equivalent triangle. Yes, so let us erase this part. Since we know the angle, I have written the angle there. Okay, so area of segment will be area of sector minus area of triangle. Just put the values, put the formulas. Area of sector is what? Theta by 360 into pi r square minus root 3 by 4. Generally we write what? Root 3 by 4 side square. Now here the side is nothing but what? Radius only. Let us write radius square as r square only. Fine. Put the values. 60 by 360 into 22 by 7. R square is 42 square minus root 3 by 4 into 42 square. If I see again, I can cancel it out. 6. Okay. 42 square, common, take it out. 42 square, I can take it out. What is left? 22 by 7 into 6, 42. Okay. Minus 3 by 4 is left. Fine. Rather, I think that will be easier if you don't take common. So 42 square into 22 by 42 minus root 3 by 4 into 42 into 42. If you say 42 and 42 cancel, so we have to find 42 into 22. Considering this to be rough, 4, 8, 4, 8, 924. So that's 924 minus this side if I consider, okay, 21 to 21. So 21 square is 441 root 3. So that is centimeter square. So here is the answer for this area of the minor segment. Clear? Okay. Let us go on to the next question. Question number 7. Coming to question number 7, this is from CBSE 2017. Find the area of the shaded region. Just check the shaded region here. Okay. In the figure where a circle of radius 6 centimeter. So let me mark it here only for our simplicity. So this radius they have given as 6 centimeter. So the vertex is O of an equivalent triangle. So this one is an equivalent triangle. All the sides are equal. Of side 12 centimeter. So this side is 12 centimeter. All this side is 12 centimeter. If it is an equivalent triangle, can I say this one is 60 degree? Yes, the angle has to be 60 degree. Now you have to find the shaded region. Fine. Let us divide this particular question into few parts. Okay. Now let me find out first of all area of this one. We'll add up. Later on we'll add up. So let us find out the area of this portion. Why? Because this is a sector. Now area of sector is what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. Okay. Now if you see, what is the angle? Is it 60 degree? No, it's not 60 degree because the sector is in the other side. This region I have to find. If I need to find this region, I have to take EA angle, not this wala angle. If I would have found this area, then I will take 60 degree. Otherwise it has to be the other angle. Now whole angle is 360. One part is 60. What will be the other part? 360 minus 60. So this angle has to be 360 minus 60 is 300. Yes, just put the value of theta here. So 300 divided by 360 into pi 22 by 7. Oh, they have told you use the value of pi as 3.14. So you can't put 22 by 7. So you have to put 3.14. R square, what is R square? We have written there 6, right? So 6 square, that is 36. Okay, 36 and 360 cancels out, 10. 1 0, 1 0 gone. So we are left out with 30 into 3.14. Because of this 1 0, this 1 decimal will shift. So I can say 3 into 31.4, which turns out to be 3 into 4, 12. 3, 4. 3 into 3, 94.2 centimeters square. This is the area of east portion. This one we got it. Now we are left out with the other portion. This portion we are left out with this portion. So how to find? So can I write it for the time being? Area, I will just write it here. So this one we have got is 94.2 centimeter square. Area unit is necessary. Okay. Now to find out this area, again, can I find out the whole area of the triangle and subtract this part? Just see. Just see, we need to find out this area. What we will do, we will find out the whole area, we will subtract this part, we are getting this area. So basically I have to find the area of the whole of the triangle and then subtract out this part. And this part is nothing but sector. Fine. So area of the, I will just mention it, this is part 2. This one was part 1. Okay. Area of part 2. How can I find? Area of triangle minus area of the sector. Area of sector. Now what is area of triangle? Area of triangle is equilateral triangle here. So root 3 by 4. Side is how much? 12. So 12 square. Minus area of sector. Area of sector is theta by 360. What is theta this time? This time 60 degree. So 60 by 360 into pi, I have to consider 3.14 into r square. What is r square? This r is 6, so 36. 6 into 6, 36. Okay, you have to solve this one. Fine. Root 3 by 4 into 12 into 12. 3. This side, 36 gone. 1 0, 1 0 gone. So we are left out with 6 into 3.14. So this part becomes 3 into 2, 6. 36 root 3. And this part becomes 24. 8, 18. So here is the area of the second part. Since we have got the area of the first part, we have got the area of the second part, we just have to add it to get the total area of the shaded portion. So total area will be, total area is area 1 plus area 2. We have the stock of area 1 written over here. So I will just use it. Area 1 is how much? 94.2 plus area number 2 is 36 root 3 minus 18.84. So 94 minus 2, 94.2 minus 18.84, you have to subtract it. So if I subtract, what we get? 6 here, then 3, then we have 13, 5, we have 8, 75.36, 75.36 plus 36 root 3 value they have given. Root 3 value is how much? 1.73. So if we do this calculation, we will get to be 137.78 centimeters square. So here's the answer. I hope you all have understood this question. Yes, let us move on with the next question. So here is our 8th number question from CBSE 2021. So here is a figure given. In the figure AB, this part. So AB they have given as, this part they have given as, with center O and radius. Okay, so that's a chord given, fine. The radius is 10 centimeter. Okay, so this radius is 10 centimeter, fine. No issue. Any subtence, 90-degree angle, fine. Find the area of the major segment. Sorry, minor segment. So this is the minor segment. They have already shaded it. So the shaded portion they are asking, and hence find the area of the major segment as well. So you have to find out this segment as well. This one also you have to find. Whole thing. Don't get confused. Sector is a different thing. Segment is different. So this particular chord divides the whole circle into 2 segments. One segment, second segment. Fine. Okay. So let us find out first of all the minor segment. Now, how to find the minor segment? Area of the sector. Area of the sector you find out. Which area of the sector? This area of the sector. This area you find out. Minus area of triangle that you can see. Now the good part is, this time they have given you a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle we can easily find out the area by the formula half into base into height. Fine. So what is area of sector? 90 by 360, theta by 360, theta is 90 this time, into pi r square. What is pi? They have given this time 3.14. R square, what is r square? 10 into 10 minus area of triangle. Area of triangle is half into base. Base is how much? 10 into 10. Fine. 0, 0 gone. 4. So if you multiply 3.14 with 100, I will get 314 by 4 this side. And this side I will get 50. Can I divide it? Yes, we can. 2. Here is 1, 5, 2 I guess. Sorry. So we have 314. So when we cancel it out, 1, 2, 5, 10, 1, 4, 7. So we have this one. So I have 157 minus 100 by 2, which is equal to 57 by 2. If it is 57 by 2, how much we are getting? 57 by 2. 24, 4, 8.5, 28.5 centimeters square. So here is the area of the minor segment. Similarly, you can find out the area of the major segment also. How? If we know the area of the whole circle, and if we subtract this particular segment, can we get the other segment? Yes. So let us find out the area of the whole circle. So first portion is done. Now area of major segment will be, you just have to subtract the whole area square, area, and then we have to subtract 28.5 from it. So if you, pi will be 3.14, into R is 10, so 100 minus 28.5. So this one will be 314 minus 28.5. So if I subtract 314 and 28.5, let's see what we get. 10 minus 5, 5. Then we are left with 13, here 5, 30, 285.5. So we are left out with 285.5 centimeters square. So here is the answer. Fine. So I hope you have understood this question. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 9. Okay, here's a very beautiful question. Question number 9. This is from CBSE 2012. So in this question they have given a single circle is given. In this circle they have given 3 different sectors and they have asked you what is the area of the shaded region. Basically you have to find out the area of all these 3 and add it up, right? Or you can just make out a formula and then you can put the values. But you have to use pi as 22 by 7. Did they give you the radius? Yes, the radius is given. The radius is, sorry, okay, so the radius is 7 centimeter. Fine. So let us make a formula. How to make a formula? Area of all 3, or I'll write total area. Total area of the sectors. From the word itself, total means you have to add it up. So all the 3 sectors I'll add. So theta 1 by 360 pi r square for this one. For this one it will be theta 2 plus theta 2 by 360 pi r square again, since same circle. And this one is theta 3 by 360 pi r square. If you see in all the 3 cases pi r square is common, just take it out. Just take it out, pi r square, common you take it out. We are left out with theta 1 by 360 plus theta 2 by 360 and theta 3 by 360. Here we got our formula. Put the values, get the answer. Pi is how much? 22 by 7 this time. R square, what is R? 7 into 7. Okay. What is theta 1? 80. 80 by 360. Plus, what is theta 2? 40 by 360. And what is theta 3? 60. 60 by 360. Just simplify. 7, 7 gone. 4, 4. It should be 2. It should be 9. Gone. It's 9. 6. So we are left out with 22 into 7 into, let's see what's happening here. 2 by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 6. So I think the LCM will be 18. So 18 by 9, 2, 2 into 2, 4, plus 2 this side and 3 this side. Okay, fine. So it will be 4, 6, 9. So this thing becomes 22 into 7 into 9 by 18. Again you can simplify 2. Again you can simplify 11. So we are left out with 11 into 7. That's nothing but 77 centimeters square. So here is the answer for the total area of all three sectors. Yes, clear? Okay, fast we will move on to the next question. Okay, very beautiful diagram. Fine, they have asked you to find this area, shaded area again. This is a question from 2017. Now what's given? Let's see. Square, so this one is a square and the side is given, side is 28. The side is 28. Okay, So this side is 28 centimeter given. Fine. So this one will also be what? 28 only. This will also be 28. Now tell me one thing. Could you see this to be a semicircle? Yes. So if it is a semicircle, won't it be a diameter? If it is a diameter, tell me what will be the radius? Won't it be the half of this one, 28? So what is that? Nothing but 14 centimeters. So this part is 14. So radius is 14. See, we can just find out the area of the whole square, subtract the area of the semicircle, again subtract the semicircle. Now if you just think of two semicircle, combine, it becomes a circle only, right? So if I just subtract the area of the circle from the whole of this square area, won't we get the answer? Yes, we will get the answer. So area of shaded part will be area of square minus area of circle, the circle that you will get by combining these two. So one single circle you will get. Fine. So what is area of square? 28 into 28 minus. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. What is r square now? R is 14. If it is 28, it is 14. So it will be 14 square. So pi into 14 square. You just have to find out 28 into 28 minus 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. Let us think, can we simplify it anyhow? So I don't think, yes we can. Like, can I write this one as 14 into 2? Again 14 into 2, yes we can write it. Minus 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. If you see, a 14, they are common here. So can I take out 14 square out from both? Yes, I can. Another thing will be this 2. Here also 1 2 is there, here also 1 2 is there. I will take it out. So into 2 I will take it out. So what is left from here? Only 1 2 is left. Fine, write 2 minus. From here 11 is left and 7. 11 by 7 is left. Okay. Let's do the calculation. 7 into 2, 14. 14 minus 11. 14 minus 11 is 3 by 7. 1 7 gone. So you are left out with 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, 12 into 14. So what's 12 into 14? Just do it. Very minor calculation. So 168. So the answer is 168 centimeter square. Hopefully you have understood this particular question. So if understood, let's move on to the next question. So here is our question number 11. Yes, this is from recent exam 2023. So here also we have to find out the area of the shaded portion. Now again you have to be very smart in just thinking how to solve it. So that is the main thing here. Baki everything, all the question will be solved by these two formulas only that we have been using. Here also, if you see, here is one quadrant of the circle, there is also one quadrant, this is also one quadrant, this is also one quadrant. So I have to subtract the quadrants from the whole of the square. Why not consider the whole of these quadrants combining one circle only? Let us combine this one and consider it to be one circle. Fine. So what I will do, to find out the area of the shaded region, what I will do, area of shaded region is equal to area of square, area of the whole square minus area of this one minus area of circle minus area of this quadrant, area of this quadrant, 4 quadrant. Together I will just consider it to be one circle only. So area of 4 quadrants together I will consider. Okay. Now I'll just put the value. Just see, side is given 4 centimeter. This one is 4 centimeter. Okay. Radius is 1 centimeter given. So this one is 1 centimeter given, this one. This is 1 centimeter. And this diameter is 2 centimeter, means radius is 1 centimeter only. Fine. So now area of the square. Area of the square, how we will do? 4 square minus area of the square. Now what they have asked you to use? Use pi as 3.14. So 3.14 pi r square. R square is 1 square because radius is 1 minus area of the 4 quadrant is nothing but area of the circle. Again 3.14, radius is 1, so 1 square. So we have 16 here minus 3.14 minus 3.14. So it's basically 16 minus 8, 6.28. We just have to subtract to get the answer. So let's see what happens. 2, 7, 15 minus 6, 9.72 centimeters square. So here is the answer for this particular question. Hopefully you have understood this. Coming to the next question, question number 12. So it's from CBSE 2016. So see the beautiful diagram. Here what happens, the APB and CQD, these two, APB and CQD. So these are two semicircles, similar semicircle of diameter 7 centimeter. The diameter is 7 centimeter. What will be the radius? What will be the radius? Radius will be 3.5 centimeter will be the radius. Yes, fine. Then ARC. ARC is this one. This is ARC. And BSD. BSD. These two, they are semicircle of diameter 14 centimeter. If diameter is 14 centimeter, obviously the radius is given 7 centimeter here. Okay. Find out the perimeter of the shaded region. See, mostly people do mistake. Just they will see that shaded region and suddenly they will start solving for area. Mention you, they have not asked you area here. Shaded portion. This shaded portion ka perimeter. So you have to find out the length of the whole of this one. Okay. So let us divide this particular question into two parts. If I close this one, okay, if you see they are symmetrical to each other. This portion and this portion, they are same. If I find out only one of the portion, we are done. So what we can do, we can just find out this length first. This is nothing but semi perimeter. Then we can add with this one. If you add, we get the perimeter of this portion. If we get the area of this portion, the perimeter of this portion, we multiply with 2, we get the whole of this thing. Yes. So what we will do, we will find out the perimeter of ARC. We will find out perimeter of ARC. This particular portion we will find it out, and that is nothing but semicircle. So semicircle ka perimeter is what, or circumference is what? Pi r is the perimeter of this one. Yes. So how will I find? Just put the value 22 by 7 into r is how much? R is 7. 7 cancels. So 22 centimeter. So this portion ARC is 22 centimeters. What about this one? This also you can find. Perimeter of APB. Again same formula, pi r. Why not 2 pi r? 2 pi r is for the whole circle. For semicircle it is pi r. Fine. So here 22 by 7 into r is how much? 3.5, sorry. Yes, so 22 into this one becomes 0.5. So if I multiply 22 into 0.5, 10, 11. Okay, so we get it 11. So 22 into 0.5 is 11 centimeter square. So we got the area of APB as well. Now if I ask you what is the total perimeter of this part, perimeter will be just add it up, just add. So total area, sorry, total perimeter will be equal to, for this part only the upper part, will be 22 plus 11, that is 33 centimeter square. Now if this one is 33 centimeter square, this portion also 33 centimeter square. So basically what? If I ask what is the total perimeter of shaded region, I can just multiply with 2 or you just add it up, 33 plus 33. So that's nothing but 66 centimeter square. Sorry, say 66 centimeter. 66 centimeter. That's it. That's the perimeter. Hopefully you have understood this particular question. So with that we move on to our next question. And here is the last question of the lecture today. So this question is from CBSE 2012. The question says, they have given you this time a trapezium. So for that you should understand what is trapezium and what is the area of trapezium. Fine. So in the figure ABCD is a trapezium. This one ABCD is a trapezium. Fine. So this area they have given. So area is given. How much? Area of trapezium is 24.5 square centimeter. Fine. Here they have also given AD and BC. They are parallel. And DAB is 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree they have said. Fine. AD is 10 centimeter. AD. So this portion they have said the whole of this length is 10 centimeter. Okay. BC is 4 centimeter. This part is 4 centimeter. Fine. If AB is quadrant of a circle, find out the area of the shaded region. Fine. Easy. Area of the trapezium you find out. Rather they have already said subtract the area of this quadrant, you get the area of the shaded portion. Now the thing is, do you know about this one? Because this is the radius of the quadrant. If I have to find out the area of the quadrant, I have to find out the radius. Now to find out the radius, we have to use the given part. What is the given part? Given part is the area of the trapezium. Now do you know what is area of trapezium? Area of trapezium is half of sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides into distance between them. Here what is the distance between them? This is the parallel sides. Distance between them is nothing but A, R. Let us calculate this one to be R. So this is the area of trapezium, which is given to be 24.5. Okay. Let us put the values. Half into sum of parallel sides means 10 and 4. 10 plus 4, 14. 14 you put it. Then R is 24.5. From this one I will get the value of R. 24.5 into 2 divided by 14. So if I divide this one, it becomes 7. So R is equal to 24.5 by 7. So this much centimeter. So you got this one. We got the radius of this quadrant. If I know the radius, if I know the angle, I can easily find out area of the sector. So area of this sector which is not shaded, that one I am finding, will be equal to theta by 360, that is nothing but 90 by 360, into pi r square, pi is what, 22 by 7, into what is r square? R square here is 24.5 by 7 square. Okay, so you have to solve this one, simplify it, 4, so 2, 11, so you are left out with 11 into 24.5 into 24.5 by, here we are left out with 2, 7, 7 and 7. If you solve this particular question, you will get the area of sector to be 9.625 centimeters square. So here is the area of which one? Area of this portion, this portion. But what is the question? Question is find out the area of the shaded region. So shaded region you find out. How to find? Area of shaded region will be, you just have to subtract whole trapezium they have already given 24.5, 24.5 minus the area of the sector 9.625, 9.625. So if you subtract them, you will get 14.875 centimeters square. So here is the answer for this particular question. I hope you have understood this. So here we come to the end of the lecture series of this particular chapter. I hope you have understood the whole lecture. All the best for your exam. Do good, do well.